In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to create simple maps for our levels. In this example, we have 3 different rooms. We have the red room in the middle, the grass room in the left, and a metal room in the right. And each of these rooms have doors that connect them, like this door connects to the red room and this one to the metal room. You may even think that it would make more sense to connect them like this. And you will be completely right. Even it is usually recommended to leave some space like I'm doing here. But the idea in this example is to show you how you can lay this out in 3D however you want. Then you can make the virtual map, the one that the player is going to see, to have the layout that you want. In order to create our map, we go to the top bar, Horror Engine, Wizards, and select New Map. And we simply give a name to our map. In this case, I'll call it My Tutorial Map. And we search for a suitable location where we are going to save this map. Now, it is important that if this is the first map that you create in this level, that you leave the Create Map in Current Level ticked. And now just press Create Map. So once you press Create Map, what you will see is the map editor. It is usually recommended to dock it to one side. I like to work on top-down view, and you can start creating rooms. Just press the Add Room button and give it a name and start moving the blue dots to define the shape. You can press the green dots to create points between the blue dots in order to refine the shape. And you will see that once you go to the map editor view, the shape will update with what you created. And you can see that if you go into wireframe mode, you will notice that there is an arrow that gives you a better idea of this room orientation in case it was symmetric or something like that. Now we can carry on and do the exact same thing for the grass room. And now comes an important part. We want to make sure that the room is located where it should be, where the connection between those 2 doors makes sense. So we can move and rotate our room by holding G for moving and R for rotating in the map editor. And we carry on creating the metal room as well, following the exact same process. Something to note here is that if by any chance we created a point that we don't want, we can go to the inspector and simply press the minus button that we have on the highlighted point, and it will get deleted. So now we're going to take a look at doors. We simply press the Add Door button and give the door a relevant name like Door Grass to Red, and move it to the location where it should be by holding G, and we create another door for the transition between the red and metal room, and we rotate it and translate it to the right position. If we play the game now, we will see that our character is located correctly in the right room with the right orientation, but the door is not showing up. And that is because we forgot to add that door to the linked elements list for each room this door is associated with. Something that we can do for each room is to add some details. You can add shapes, images, or lines, and these can be used to give the player a better idea of the geometry of a room, to indicate obstacles, or maybe use icons to identify like safe rooms or something like that. Something that we forgot to do is to give our map a name. This will be shown in game as well. Also give it an abbreviation, and this will be used to identify the different floors inside a map. So lastly, you have probably noticed that all rooms show up as green, and that is because we don't have any completion steps. So we will add a pickup ammo to our metal room, and we will add that ammo as a completion step. And that will make this room to appear red until that completion step is taken, which is to pick up the ammo. You can use completion steps as a hint for the player to know if they have completed everything that they have to do in their room. They can be used for puzzles and stuff like that, but they are automatically set up for items, as you can see here. And that's all we'll see in this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to set up different floors for a specific level.